This our show, and we talk about everything, and we talk about everything. Royal Flex the Brand's on Introspective Insight right now. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. I am KingDevDoe.
And this is Shannon Shenanigans.
And this is your girl, Noelle Moore.
Who ain't shit.
And this is RoyalFlexTheBrand's Introspective Insight Talk Show, the Black Wall Street podcast.
Yes, sir.
And we got a special
You good?
guest in the building.
Is that the word of the show?
Brother. No,
Special.
Beacon is actually the word of the show.
Mm-hmm. But this one different.
We got a special guest in the building.
This guest is different. I can tell right now.
Yeah, we've been trying to connect for a minute actually. And we finally got to connect. We actually get to connect tonight and then connect tomorrow night as well.
What's tomorrow night? You didn't invite
the
me.
Not So Urban Community Conversation.
He was posting
the kickoff.
Is that that's what you was posting?
You was
Right?
posting it? I haven't been. I've been on a cleanse.
So that's your fault.
I'm just on Twitter.
So what's good? What's good, Dad?
Peace, beloved. How you doing?
We good.
You listen to Loaded Lux? Peace, family. You listen to Loaded Lux?
Nah, man. That's culture.
Okay.
Man, that's the gods. 5%. We talk about it.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Because I'm the only nigga I know that say beloved.
So the word of the show is beacon, a person or thing that illuminates or inspires. And then the quote of the show is the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the good. That is the goal of true education. I felt like those two went hand in hand, like that quote with that word.
Those was the best combination of word and quote.
Boy, you don't even remember any word.
I
know that meant something to me. Stop discrediting me on the goddamn time. You at me. You got something to say? Is it personal?
Yes, it's personal.
When I first hear that, I think of the supreme mathematics, and that's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so yeah, that's right on track, brother.
Appreciate it.
That was deep.
I always try to,
too, huh? This nigga here.
I always try to
you think
pick a word in the quarter
I'm
show
gonna pick
that
my 5 favorite rappers and use their influence. Beloved, 5%. Who else? Wayne. I got my girl on the side.
You good.
I keep telling you to fire him. Just fire him.
You know, it's on the way at this point.
Like,
you calm down. Yo, this bullshit. The off topics go. Sick of this shit.
What you sick of?
I gotta speak my piece.
Yes.
So how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling today?
Terrible.
I'm feeling well. So I decided. Not decided. I'm just getting more intentional about talking to God every day. And I've had the greatest days. Just the best.
What's your definition of God?
The best days. Like, who is God?
Yeah, like what
I'm not sure. Cause like never actually like saw God. But they know this. I believe in the universe. I believe in real life. Karmic energy. I believe that somebody put us here for a thing. But I'm also smart enough. This is my opinion. To know that humans are very egotistic, and for me to take anything a human tells me as to be fact is a little ignorant. So I believe in all of the religions. I respect all of the religions. I feel like whatever helps you connect to God, whatever helps you make righteous and moral decisions in your life, then that's the road that you go down. But I've dabbled in multiple things, but right now I pray with my crystals and I burn my sage and I talk to God and I move how I feel like I should move. Do things that make me feel good.
Right on, sis.
It sound like
That's
you got
all.
you a new yoni.
You always bring it back to the
Yo,
yoni.
you're a boy. I do pray with my yoni egg and my crystals in my hands.
You hold it in your hands? Like,
nigga, she polishes it in her head.
do you like intertwine the fingers?
Depends on how I'm feeling.
All right, so I'm asking. This is a serious question.
It literally depends on, because sometimes
do you hold it like this so more yonis fall out the sky, or do you intertwine it to keep it sacred, like safe?
I think she keeps
most
it
of the
safe.
time it's like this, but most of the time when I pray, I cry. So then I need my hands.
You pray when you cry all the time?
Yeah, it's very strange. Oh, I don't know if it's strange. I think it's
What the fuck? Okay.
Because I think there's things that need.
What goes through your body?
Because for me, when I talk to God, things come up that
What's your
pushed.
sign?
Huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius
Okay.
and a Pisces.
Wait, you both?
Ascending and your moon and your sun are two different signs.
Okay, gotcha.
I just learned about that.
But I think that there's a lot of things that we push away. There's a lot of things that happen in life. We're like, oh, okay, that happened. Move on, move forward. I'm definitely like A happened. Okay, I'm gonna do B and I move on to C. Like I don't really dwell in a lot of things. So I think when I'm praying, depending on what I'm talking about, different things will come up. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be spoken, but it has to be released. And I'll let it release. And it doesn't mean I had a bad day or I'm feeling shitty or I'm depressed or anything like that. It's like, okay, I released that. That was good. Thanks, God. We had a conversation. And usually I'll see some sort of transformation within that. And they'll be like, all right, that's why I had to cry it out so that this could happen. So my days have been great. That's all I'm saying.
That's deep.
Yeah, that
really
is
is.
deep.
What the fuck?
That was a long, great day.
She made sure she wrapped up that topic. Y'all good.
No, y'all can
How you feeling?
Yes, y'all.
Janet? nah, you good. That's just him. How you feeling?
Right. Let us know. Just to let you know, listeners, he's still with Coraline. Coralina?
Yeah.
That's what we... Okay, he's still with Coralina.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but I wish I had somebody named Coralina. Her name is Cora.
Coralina.
Go ahead.
Nonetheless,
Protect your wife.
they protect my woman.
Respect that
I wish we
woman.
could have like a fucking poll. Who really believes this bullshit
About what?
about me actually dating Cora? Cora is my best friend that's doing me
Okay.
good favors.
All right. All in favor
Alright.
that he really dating Cora. Say aye.
Aye.
Stop with the
Because
bullshit.
Because I
This
feel
is the
like...
first sound effects. You just doing me this shit when I'm actually telling the truth.
You need the
I can see if
mayo.
it was bullshit.
The mayo.
I'm actually telling. How does mayo
You need the
sound?
mayo.
Squashy, squishy? No, stop.
You
it.
let us know. We don't know.
I've never heard it, and I never tasted it, and I won't.
You don't taste it.
Never tasted bail?
Never.
Okay, but there was a show that we had a conversation, and I promise you said it at one point. You dated a woman named Cora. What's her name? Cora.
Cora, but I never
Cora?
dated Cora.
So did we not have a conversation on your show where
Pull it back up.
where we talked about you dating this
Fine.
woman?
If it's on the show, find the evidence. 'Cause I'm disputing those claims.
All I know is.
Listen, I know my
You
history.
said we're dating a
I know
woman
my
with
history.
a similar name. We
I know
never
my
knew her
history.
race, and now all of a sudden we know her race.
I know my history. I only had two.
And we know-
I only had two girlfriends since Maria, and we all know about Maria. My black queen, by the way. She was my longest relationship.
Why you?
I just want you to know that I love all women. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give them all shots.
Okay.
I give them all shots. Y'all talking when I'm talking?
Nah.
Oh, no.
I give them all shots.
I feel like now that we know that she's Caucasian and we know how she looks, now all of a sudden she's your best friend.
She been my best friend.
Yeah,
I know her since I was 19.
I know you told me that this is somebody that you dated before. I don't.
I
care what
never
you said. You said it on this show.
Call
I
Cora.
admit
Is that like
anything.
your
What's
first-
Cora's number?
I admit if she wasn't at work.
I dollar in, put her in, so we go all here.
We
One day we'll dollar in. One day.
Nah, that's
Where
a
she
dead
work
ass
at?
shit. She work at Tops.
She's supporting you on a Tops income.
Who said she's? You said she's supporting
You
me.
said she's supporting you.
I said she take care of me. There's a difference.
Wait a second.
There's a difference.
You crazy.
She different, right?
Crazy.
Me?
Putting words in my mouth.
Me?
Supporting you
my
on a Tops
goodness.
income. That's
Jesus.
All I'm saying
yeah, that's
is
the name of the show. She's supporting you on a
You don't even know how much they make. See what I'm
The
saying?
real question is, how much do a white woman make compared
At
to the
Tops.
black man?
At Tops. Oh,
I ain't never thought. I'm gonna ask her that shit. She in a computer, so she can
That's
answer
the
that.
real question.
It's probably the same shit.
well,
though.
you know they get paid.
They got a union.
They get paid.
Nah, they got a union.
nah, I need to know something.
not like Wegmans.
because
It's
all
not
these-
like Wegmans.
all this shit I be doing to
You
make
can
some
ask that
bread.
shit. You don't know what the fuck the managers make because they make sure they're not unionized. Tops is unionized.
Yeah, well,
Oh, you learn all of this from Tops employee of the month.
That's why it's the
That's
friendly
what
markets.
friends talk about.
Oh, okay.
They do got the best crab leg deals in there, though.
I heard they got good
I don't
stuff.
shop at
I
Tops.
don't shop at Tops.
I'm not
Actually,
a
they got
Tops
some good stuff.
shopper.
Bruh,
I'm trying to tell you.
bruh. Yeah,
I used to go to Tops and get tissue.
3 clusters for $20.
But now I use natural tissue.
You don't got the 5 for 5?
Yeah.
I mean 5 for 20?
Yeah, I'm not.
Come on, bro.
See, that always kind of weirded me out because like
What?
the 5 packs of meat for 20. That's just always rubbed me the wrong way.
I'm talking about seafood. I ain't talking about 5 packs of meat.
But they have that.
I gotta get this.
Don't they have that?
I don't know.
I mean, it's poultry, but it's still
Nigga,
meat.
you know what I mean when I say meat. That's chicken, beef, and all that pork and bullshit. When I hear seafood, you know the fuck.
What's
Yeah.
Fish. Stop playing. Stop playing.
You eating poultry?
Listen.
I mean, it's still meat. I'm just saying.
This nigga
From
wanna
the
be.
seed, from the
You
seeds
wanna
of
be a
greed.
smart nigga.
I'm just saying. It's
From the
meat.
seeds of
This
greed.
nigga.
That's an easy way to get out of like, I don't eat meat, but I eat fish.
Nigga.
What you taking off the bone?
That's a
What you taking on the
pescatarian
bone?
diet.
What did you taking off the bone?
I ain't taking shit off the bone. That shit come bonus.
What you
If
said? You said that's a Felipe Protect. What you said?
No, the pescatarian. The pescatarian.
What you said?
The pescatarian. Whatever the fuck that word
Potassium.
is. That's the potassium.
Niggas are checking potassium.
You know what the fuck that word is. Pescatarian. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying.
Pescatarian. That's
Pescatarian.
why he needs to be fired.
Pescatarian.
Because I can't say a word I never use.
It's just
When the
because
fuck do you use pescatarian in the day? You don't use that shit. Nigga, I eat fish. That's what you trying to say. You see, man, y'all playing today. What the fuck is this energy?
So I'm just really trying to
comfortable.
figure out when are you gonna let us meet your girlfriend?
As soon as I get her.
Are you gonna bring her on the show?
I would love to bring her on the show.
Do you tell her that we talk about her?
When I meet her.
When you meet her.
Yeah.
Please find the
'Cause I'm
clip.
trying to-
Please.
I'm
Oh my
trying to-
God, Devin.
I'm trying to
please
think
find
about
it.
what she's saying right now.
Please find it.
I'm answering your
'Cause
questions.
you told us.
I'm answering your questions.
You told us that.
No. I did have a girlfriend.
She lives in Walworth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
we
why are you spazzing like that?
Because I'm just trying to like
They
get
all know.
clarity.
We all know I lived in Walworth. We all know. But she is ODing right now. What the fuck?
All right.
I'm telling you. Like, nobody wants to believe me.
Why
Dude,
this shit is so funny? Boy, you need
He
a
a
TV
comedian.
show. For real.
I've been telling him this.
Yeah.
I've been
Are you
watching-
related to J Real?
He trying to be funny.
No.
Did you hear it?
That's a real question.
You
Don't
being
do that.
funny. You being funny.
do that.
He said, is
Do
he
you
related
know
to
who
J.
J. Real is?
Real?
Bruh.
You know
No,
the
first of all, do you know who he is?
midget, but he's light
He a
skinned,
comedian.
bald head.
bald head and you're
Yeah,
older.
let me
But
show
y'all
you.
don't
Actually-
favor each
Let
other
me
and you
show
funny
you.
like a
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just
We don't
at my cousin's funeral. We was all there, and then somebody said that exact same shit.
Because he ain't lying. Y'all do look like.
No, he was like, "Yo,
And y'all funny
is that
as
your
well.
father? Is that your father?"
Nah, is that your father?
Nacho.
Just because of the yo.
And y'all both have color eyes.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sexy. That nigga is
But he's like,
I'm me.
But
See what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah, he's short as a bitch.
And y'all
Fuck
got
that
collar
nigga.
stretchers. Got both.
I'm comfortable. I don't know what that nigga be
Both
doing.
got collars.
He seemed like a
Big ass heads. Stretch the collar when you put it on.
And he said, I was at you.
He keep going.
He said, I was at this is birthday.
J. Real, my
At
man.
least I got some.
No, that's my
At
man.
least I got some history with your
That's
ass.
family.
He
We black.
He
We
here
together.
like first of all that
We
haircut.
together in a fight. When I first
Nah. Don't throw that shit out there. Don't-
You got it, bro.
When we first met, we had a connection. You know what I'm saying?
See that
You gotta be scared of the ones that drag you down and help
and
you
then
up.
pick you up.
You gotta
See
be
what I'm
scared of
saying?
them. You gotta be.
This
You
nigga,
gotta watch them.
This nigga will look me in my eyes, take my wallet, and then say, "Nah, bro, this for us. This our money. We good.
If you good, I'm good.
You still got me, right?"
But did I lie to you?
I can't say the man. I can't say the man. Dude.
Did
I think I might hang out with some Israelites tomorrow.
Oh, be
And I'll
careful,
have some.
sister.
I'm fine.
Be careful.
She come back next week with a story.
Yeah, I think
What's some
What
hats
they
that
gonna
you
do to me?
wear? Those little shits.
Just be careful.
I'm always scared.
The Israelites
Try to push
don't they be
their
wearing some
ideology
shit
on them.
on their
And
head?
they try to shun you if you don't. See,
The thing
we're in a
that's,
black
Jewish.
community.
Oh,
We
never
don't
mind.
understand the difference between uniformity and unity. You know what I'm saying? So the Israelites, some people when they practice, their doctrine is that they're not African. They disassociate themselves from the continent. Right. So you gotta be wary of who, you know.
I've never been easily influenced. I'm not that person.
I would soak up the knowledge.
But I was invited.
Yeah, I was soak up the knowledge.
There are
What, at
some.
Walmart?
No, my friend is dating an Israelite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's trying to recruit. She's trying to.
Well, you know, they be walking outside of Walmart giving the Panthers out.
They damn sure do. But
First of all,
is everybody?
We live in Rochester, New York. I'm not wearing no fucking skirts all year round.
It's like everybody around you going through a spiritual journey.
The women do. It's very like hierarchy, patriarchy.
Yeah, they're second class
type of thing. So
I want to say second class.
You
I don't
can't
want to say
wear.
that, but it is a difference between man and woman.
Yeah, it's a lot. So you already know me. I can't get in nothing that you're gonna oppress me.
The woman can't teach.
Yeah.
But like the Muslim religion, it's like heavily.
Yeah.
But they believe in Jesus. And they believe in the reincarnation, like Jesus is coming back.
What book they read?
They read the Bible.
They read the Bible,
Which
but
one?
I believe they read it in Hebrew.
They read I haven't met an Israelite that read in Hebrew yet in Rochester, New York. That's first. But they read out of the King James, not the New King James. It's a difference in the Bibles.
Yes.
But some people do read out of New King James, but they tell you it's a difference. I think one Bible was written in 1600s. Is it 1611? Don't have me lying. But either way,
it's okay. We lie on here.
It's a different time. Different Bible.
Yeah, but it's like Christianity, but like take out the white part, and it's and like Judaism. Heavy on the black, heavy Judaism, on the
it's heavy on
the Afro,
but not black though, because they practice that they not African.
Well, I'll have to see with this particular group.
Some do, some don't. But the ones that I met in Rochester. And we had a whole conversation in the shop. They disassociate themselves with African. They are not African. The Africans is the ones who sold them into slavery, and they have hostility towards them. And the white man is closer to them than the African.
Oh, I ain't get that vibe.
You feel me?
I ain't get that vibe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and that's what I said. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the ideology or the connection to the white man?
So the white man is like their brother. It says it in the Bible. Don't hate the Edomite because the Edomite is your brother's kin. Don't have hatred for the Edomite. You know, but so the story of Jacob and Esau, you know, one was black, one was white. You know, Jacob is the father. For real? No, for real. Y'all don't understand the story?
I didn't read the Bible.
Oh, okay.
I've been.
Where he said he was born with the twins, and it was two nations born inside his stomach.
Okay. I've been gave up religion.
And then
a long time ago.
Yeah.
My mom would hate this right now. I hated Bible study.
You had them. It was two kids that was born in this.
And one was white and one was black.
Yeah, one was white, one was black. One was pale and hairy,
like the hunt. That story.
And the other one was smooth.
Am I the only one that dropped out of church?
You know the white man?
I've heard that story before.
Well, not an animal, but he was hairy
white
and white.
And hairy and like the hunt sounds like an animal to me.
But it breaks down
albino monkey.
How they break it down is the white man.
Okay.
You know, how the white man is pale and hairy, like the hunt, like the wilderness. Then you had the black man who was Jacob. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight for it.
I've never heard of any of this.
I honestly just feel like all this stuff is like intertwined because the Israelites give you a like almost like an Africana vibe to a certain degree, but also they're very like holistic in their eating, and they follow like Dr. Sebi, and like they don't eat foods that don't produce seeds, which not all foods produce seeds. And they are still natural. And I had to have that conversation with them, like, because he was like, we were talking about something, and I was like, yeah, do you consume sea moss? And he was like, I don't think they use this word for stuff that they can't use or can't participate in. Something. He was like, I think that's something. The other guy's like, oh, I don't know, because you can't wear seeds. And then apparently they posted a picture at the baby shower, and then some elder was calling them, and and they was ignoring his phone calls because apparently they wasn't supposed to post pictures because it was like a worldly baby shower. I was like, all right, all this shit, y'all listen. Need to do a lot of worldly type of, you know, like you ever been in church and they say that secular music and stuff like that. So that's how they, like, I would be considered a worldly woman to them because I wear pants and like I don't have no hair and shit. And like, yeah, like
you're a Gentile.
I'm not with the shit.
I heard that word in a minute. I ain't heard that word.
That's real, man. And just don't get trapped up in it.
Yeah, no. I'm not being converted.
Yeah, that's what I'll just say.
I'm going to Sabbath to see what that's about.
Look into it. You know, take Digest the meat, throw away the bones. That's what I do with all knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anything I go into, I look into it. It's gonna be the negatives. I just look for the positives, how I can take it to make an effect on my life or others. You know what I'm saying? And then the bad stuff, I just
respect everybody for their shit. Religious? I'm just not wearing no skirts.
Somewhat spiritual.
Yeah, the black man made religion. Nah.
Why you playing? Why you playing?
That's where all this comes from.
Yeah, man. I'm more spiritual. Do I believe in a God? Like something that's outside of myself? Nah, I don't. I believe the black man is God. Black woman is God. I believe God is within us and we manifest it. Whatever's in our mind, we manifest it out. We created God. We gave God a name. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I think death is dark.
Yeah, we continue to give God a name. We say who is who and what is what. So that's what I don't believe in the spookism of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't believe in. That's the best way I can say it. I don't believe in the spookism of it. I don't believe in the conformity of it. I believe that all of the religious doctrine it has is good in it. You know what I'm saying? It's positive. Right. It's stuff that you can, really affect your life, but
some bullshit.
Did God say that?
You know what I'm saying? They put a little jazz on it.
Do I believe in Jesus?
And things like
the only way there?
Things also
you know what I'm saying? He coming back.
And what the hell? I got reefer? I got a little bit, so I don't know what that makes me. But
you said the bush was burning. But yeah, I don't. I don't conform to one religion. I just take the best out of it, out of all teachings, out of all lessons, and try to.
Even white people try to take over death. Because they say, don't go to the light. The light is white, so they want you to stay in the darkness to make you think the darkness is easy. It's evil. They don't try to take over that shit. See what I'm saying? You see the light all of a sudden. What is light? It's white, right? Right? They try to take over
I was trying to figure out where you was going with that.
I'm saying.
Yeah, and then you said it, and I'm like, that's a shame.
He's retarded.
Yeah, he certified, though.
All I'm saying is white people trying to take over. That's my point. That is it. But we gotta appreciate ourselves and especially our spirituality because shit get real. When you lose your mind, you lose your spirituality.
And that's what I feel like most people who are educated be depressed. Because once you start learning, it really that term, that little idiom, ignorance is bliss. Is so true.
Yeah.
Because if you could live life thinking that you could die and it's gonna be an afterlife and you're gonna have heaven, it's gonna be good, you could go through life
easy.
Or like I don't gotta have no regret on me. If I do the sin, all I could just do is repent. And I'm good. He still love me. You know what I'm saying?
And apologize.
Yeah, he still loves.
I'm good. But when you understand that E equals MC squared. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? When you understand that, it's just like
the idea that energy is never destroyed.
Ignorance is bliss, man.
Energy is never destroyed. So that shit, if I slap you right now, like shit, and apologize, that energy's still there. You still gonna have those feelings.
That's a fact.
The Queen said most intellects do not believe in religion, but the fear is the same.
Yeah.
Queen Badu.
That's some true shit.
I mean, when you when you actually research religion and you watch different documentaries, you see that all they did was go and decode, or what they believe to do to decode, is hieroglyphics all throughout the pyramids in Egypt. And it's all they're doing is recreating the will, or trying to recreate the will, or create the will to where they can identify it themselves.
And I feel like it's even deeper than that, because once you start looking into the religions, you understand that it correlates with the astronomy and the stars and the planets. And you be like, they just looking at the solar and how it moved.
Yeah, because they had to get this from somewhere.
They gave it a name.
Because initially they thought the sun was God because everything revolved around it.
So that's
now
the
we know
real,
the sun
that's
is
the
fire.
realness to it. And then you understand that Ra means son. You know?
Right.
Like,
we had this conversation on the show before.
Even in the Bible, it's the sun God, the son of God. It literally says it. You know what I'm saying? When they depict Jesus, it's always the sun behind him, the little halo. You know, that's what the halo is for. Is to represent the sun. So it's so. But look, and this is my whole shit about the black community is that we'll fight about that. We'll fight over understanding other than working on what's the real problem, economics. Right. We can't come together because we don't agree on the same things. You know what I'm saying? And that was my disconnect with the Hebrew Israelites. And this is why I have so much respect for the FOI in Rochester, New York.
What's that?
The Nation of Islam. Because
I like them to some degree.
Because the Hebrews didn't want to work with me because we don't believe in the same God. And in their book, it says that if we don't believe in the same God, then we can't work together. Nothing from it will come. That's, they hit me with a whole script and they read and that brother, they ran down on me. I was like, hey, brother, we getting shot. You telling me God gonna stop us? You know what I'm saying? But the NOI, they reached out. I did a healthy barbecue event. Remember at LaGrange where we try to highlight the ailments that plague the black community. So we do like a tournament, basketball tournament, football, 40-yard dash, high blood pressure screening, HIV testing, giving away food, book bags, all of that. We make it a whole big thing. We use black-owned businesses to invest and put teams together. You know what I'm saying? And we compete against each other to try to bring enlightenment to the community. Right? You know why I put a basketball team together, bro? The nation. Yeah, they were shooting free throws and selling bean pies at the same time.
Because they're based in community,
and that's the difference. It seems like the religion, it divides us, and we can't get past it. And it forms the schisms that's in the community. Or religion and ego. I don't know if I found that out.
Yeah, because like every black person, and I say this, and people don't like that I say it, but every black man wants to be a white man. And when I say that, I'm talking about power. I'm talking about privilege. I'm talking about respect. So I have to be right. I believe. My question is that right.
White man or is that being human?
Being human.
No, I think not every, but especially when you start dealing with black people who really don't know themselves and where they come from and where they're going, their aspiration is whiteness.
Yeah, have you ever read Carter G. Wilson, Miseducation of the Black Man?
No.
He literally wrote that. I felt like he wrote that about W.E. Du Bois.
Yeah.
And when you get a chance, make sure you pick that book up.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Make sure you pick that up. When you come to the shop tomorrow, you'll see in the library.
Yeah, I know you got the library. I know you got the library.
I got some knowledge, boy.
And I've been on the fence on what my next book is gonna be.
My goal is to open up a bookstore, man. I want to do like a black owned but exclusive literature, that's about our culture.
About our culture.
About our culture. But I add something on because niggas ain't trying to read. So I gotta add something onto it. It gotta be like a coffee shop with that. Or we doing poetry or something gotta be an add-on because I ain't coming for no books. Or
have them perform a song. Because everybody want to be a rapper.
And that's the problem. We just want to be entertainers.
I mean, it don't gotta be a song. It could be spoken word.
Yeah, whatever. Just have niggas.
That's what I said. It gotta be something else. It gotta be something else to add on to it.
Open mic vibe.
Yeah,
that'd be
like
dope.
Some Love Jones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That'd be dope.
And the liquor in the back, right?
Yo, shut up.
Where am I get right? What am I do?
Righteousness, man. Righteousness.
His specifically. Like I said, I've been trying to get him fired. But.
Righteousness, man. All right, say your goodbyes. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's about that
time. Yeah. Wow. Now she's keeping you from what you did before her.
I gotta pick her up.
Look, I'll put the claps behind you so you can tell your goodbye.
You guys were amazing. I fuck with you. It was nice, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now the real conversation can start. Go ahead with your little friend.
I was gonna say goodbye, Dev. I love you.
Yeah, boys are fool.
No, we don't.
Girl, please.
Close the door on your way out.
I got you. Damn, just kick me out.
No, other way. You about to break the door already.
I think you know my little brother, Tyshawn. Meeks. He got the the FWTT podcast.
What's his name on Facebook? Ty what?
I think it's Ty Heath.
Yeah, I connected with him.
So.
Somebody connected me with him. Mm-hmm. Since I got this, I be connected with a lot of people. So, yeah, we connected. We talked. We spoke a few times.
Yeah, he just getting his podcast up and running.
Just realized that. Why am I in this chair?
Getting them impressions up, doing his thing. But what I was telling her is we was trying to put together like a studio where we can provide that technology for inspiring, really for the kids. You know what I'm saying? But for those who want to, try to get into this realm and make some money.
Yeah, that's what
create wealth.
Once I get all this done, I'm gonna do an open house, and it's gonna kind of consist of teaching or kind of like showing how easy it is to start a podcast and what to do. And even I'm thinking, because I seen Rashad, he sent me a link to the workspace over on East Ave, and they opened a podcast room and they made this thing, and I'm like, that's interesting. So I'm gonna take that same model and
create a black owned one.
It's one of those, it's one of those same things. So I already got the space. So if you want to come in and do record your podcast for hourly rate or whatever, because I already got community pricing. Like you're not gonna find no other space in Rochester that give you what I give you to record your podcast here.
Right.
Like nowhere. And it's package deals. But that's one of my things. Like even when I work with the kids all day, so I'm always teaching them different things about podcasting or media or something, because that's one of the places to where that's one of the areas to which we struggle to penetrate because it's so white owned and controlled. And the reason why I created Static Vibration Network is to control our narrative and control our stories. And
that's the deepest part. That's where we failed at.
Our images and stuff. Because we allow them to control too much.
Because
and we create everything though, which is the crazy part.
Aspiration.
Also,
is whiteness.
They understand the science that you have to be in control of the propaganda. They understand it. This is a mental
They understand ownership.
We up under. You know what I'm saying? And until we understand that it is a war. This is warfare. Economics. Whenever you have in your community, you're not controlling economics. That's a part of warfare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just not putting two to two together. We worried about the wrong thing.
No matter how much ownership is preached, if we're not having a conversation about where we spending our money, then it doesn't matter. If you got 5 businesses on the street, if ain't nobody going in them.
Right. No, if nobody's going in them, or if that business is not doing nothing.
Or if that business is an imitation of another business that we already have.
Right.
That's the problem. That's the top 3 problems. Is that at first, because you're a black owned business, does not mean that I need to shop with you if you do not give back to your community. You are just like the Arab. You're just like the Chinese. You're just like the Indian. If you do not contribute back to the community, if you're not conscious and you're not practicing conscious capitalism, you are the op.
Yeah.
If you worse than that, you worse than an op. You the backstabber. You the traitor because you in house.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
Real cool shit. If you could just come to the community, come to the garden, demand that we help you pluck this fruit.
Yeah.
But you can't get on your knees and pluck the weeds up. How, brother? How can you do it?
I think
can you
people
not
also
care?
think they like don't understand starting from a lower level and kind of working yourself up. Everybody's like the top dog already. Everybody got all the information. Everybody has all the knowledge. But I don't know. For me and my personal profession, Black people don't want to shop with me. That has been my experience because they feel like they can get my products elsewhere that have been around longer.
Also, that's what we have to change too. We got to have principles and moral. We have to have principles and moral because, like I was telling my mans, I'm from New York. You got the Jewish town and part of the town. You got the Chinese part of the town. They sell the same stuff, but you'll never see that Chinese going over to that Jew because it's cheaper. You'll never see that Jew going over to Chinatown because it's cheaper. They shop with each other. You know what I'm saying? And they also not charging each other the same prices. They're not charging the Black man the same price as the Jew. So for us to be doing that and saying, well, I need my money, I need to do, and nobody else, you go to anybody else's business, you're going to give them their own and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They do that run. I'm a Black owner. So I understand that at times, but we are Black. It is a deeper connection.
Right.
It is that. And we got to understand that. And we got to utilize that. You not him. You not the other man. So, this is the price for us because we can. Because the Jews do it. The Asians do it.
Every other group
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not in a position to do it. I can't get
the Irish
discount.
do it.
I ain't even making no profit. So I can't. It ain't happening.
It's different businesses for everything.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different, but it got to be a price difference. It do have to be a price difference.
I think for me, I do this shit
What do you do? What do you do?
I make furniture, refurbish furniture, whatever. So if this first of all, it takes a lot of time. I've been working on I've been working on a chest for 2 weeks. Because I'm hand painting this.
Understandable.
So you ain't no way you about to tell me. I mean, you can tell me, but one day you're gonna want to shop with me. But I've had people be like, "Oh, I can just go to the furniture store because it costs blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Yeah." And you paying $500 for the dresser, and it costs them $50.50 to make. If I charge you $500 on a dresser, I might make a $50 profit. I might make no profit. Real shit. Cause I'm new to this, so mistakes happen, or I under budget, whatever. Sometimes I make a profit, sometimes I don't. But I think like the largest profit I ever made was maybe like $300.
But you can't put capital over culture.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I work with my hands too. You feel me? I could, other than that $10 cut on your ass, that just took me 45 minutes because you hurt and you ain't got it. And I know this. And I could cut him for $25.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But come get in the chair. And that's just the realness to it. You got to understand where is that. That's why they call them poor righteous teachers.
I can't charge you any less than what it costs me to buy it.
And that's reasonable.
And people don't understand that. I don't sell lashes. Reasonable. I don't do makeup.
That's reasonable.
I don't make clothes. I don't do none of that shit. I go to Home Depot. And it costs me a lot. I don't buy shit wholesale. Now, if I can buy 100 slabs of wood, and if I can buy 1,000 nails, and if I can buy five cases of gallons of paint, that's different. But nah, this ain't that. I do all this shit by myself.
Understand.
And the only people that have never questioned me about how much I charge for some shit, it has been white people. Or people who just know me enough to be like, I know you're not on no scamming shit. Like I fuck with it. But now you got to look at it. That the ones who say, nah, you ain't fucking with them, they know you're not on no scamming shit is because they love you. All right? Those are the ones that love you. But how much does the white family bring home? It's two different poverty lines. Absolutely.
You understand? So that's why they can do it, because that's extra money. That single home mother that's white bring home $40,000 a year. That single mother bring home $17,000 a year. She got 2 kids.
I don't buy Gucci because I can't afford it.
I understand. Understandable. So, and that's why they're not shopping with you, because they can't afford it. And we got to understand that. But if you want to reach out to that, I understand what you're saying.
I can't even say that they can't afford it. People have told me if I'm going to spend $500 on something, I'm going to go to Ashley Furniture. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people are saying I don't have this money. People don't come to me who don't got like you're buying furniture.
I got you.
It's not cheap. Nobody thinks they're about to go in a furniture store, whether you get it refurbished or not, and think that it's cheap.
Well, you gotta think about the convenience of it too. So like when they go to the furniture store, it's not that they're gonna give them $500. They can give them $20 and walk out with their furniture and they pay, on layaway or on a financing deal.
So you got an extra $500 after you pay it.
Yeah, so it's
Think about that either.
But the convenience
that stuff is catered to poor people,
right? So it's one of those things where again that psychological mindset of
I ain't never told nobody they can't make a payment. I never said that.
So it's just one of those things.
You offer it though.
No,
Did you offer it though?
Honestly,
did you advertise? This is what I do. I do payment plans. So you see, that's the same difference.
Now that's a different ball game when it comes to business, but. That's one of those things where how I found my pricing.
Whether it be podcasts, whether it's you making furniture, whether you cut hair, whether you do lashes, whether you do this, people tend to feel like because you're a black person and you're a black business and you don't have enough money to pay $1 million for a 30-second slot on TV for a commercial, that somehow your shit is supposed to be cheaper.
Yeah.
That's not that. That's just not the reality.
White people don't go in and just pay whatever price they ask. They negotiate.
Yeah, they negotiate.
And Bill don't give a fuck about it. Bill gonna go in there. Hey, buddy, I can't do 30,000. I do 22, and we're, you know what I'm saying? He'll go in. He'll negotiate.
2,500
but we're
down.
nervous to go in there to that white man and say, hey, I don't want to do it. So whatever price they do, we gonna take it and we gonna pay. We nervous. That Chinese man not just going to that other Chinese man and whatever price it is. They negotiate.
Yeah, they just call it something different. For us,
that's it.
For us, is I'm not paying that.
It's called negotiating. Yeah. For us, we don't have that. Well, you don't got it. You don't need it.
And we ain't learning.
Well, you don't need it then. You can't get it then. Well, I ain't doing it for you then. And that's the mentality
I'm
that
gonna
we
go
have.
back there and they end up paying more.
And go to the oppressor.
I just think people don't understand. I would prefer to be like, well, damn, why does it cost that much? So I can be like, well, it cost this, cost that. So after I butcher, I made a $35 profit, but this is an investment for me. So right now I don't care about the profit because it's an investment for photographs. It's an investment for me learning, me doing things better, blah, blah, blah. I pay a fucking membership to go to a warehouse to make your shit. So if I make a $50 profit and my membership is $50 a month, how much have I made? All I did was pay for my membership. That's all I've done. So I'm not saying, whether they shop with me or not, it's fine. That isn't the point. What I'm saying is when you're a black business, you don't have as much value as a white business because the aspiration is whiteness. That's the bottom line. That's what it comes down to. The aspiration for black people is white. And why the fuck would I buy that from you for $500 when I can go buy it from a white man for $500? Because him being a white man, it automatically means quality. It automatically means that he knows what he's doing. And it automatically means he's giving me the best deal. That has been my experience.
I feel like it's stretching. That's stretching.
I don't think so.
Only because...
But neither one of y'all make products that cost... Like you're not talking about this amount of money when you're having conversations with people about your product.
Nah, I could, but I can say I'm in media, and there's a free radio station right down the hallway that I've actually taken some people from, and they're actually paying me to do something that they can do for free over the radio. Now, what I have to do is I have to kind of sell my services to them that makes it feel better, like a better option. So it's not, and there's other spaces where they can go and record podcasts, but I had to make sure that I'm offering something that they can't get anywhere else. So it's one of those things to where I'm a cater to my people. That's why I got community pricing. That's why I got my package for $230 a month. You can get up to 4 shows a month. That's just audio, but you get marketing, you can record marketing, you get a whole bunch of different things in that package. You go anywhere else, you paying that a session, probably even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's one, and then every time I tell people my pricing, well, before I was charging like $130 a month and stuff like that. It's went up, but I feel like the median is that 230 is that median. But every time I tell people, they be like, yo, you could charge way more than that because of everything that you're doing. But it's like, it's not about that.
Yeah, so I'm not just a barber. I own my business, meaning I have employees, and all of their rent, literally, damn near every one of their rent started off at $25 a month. a week. So $100 a month, which is nothing. That's not the overhead. That's not nothing. That's literally nothing. And you working 7 days a week, RG&E on, lights on, but to help you build up your clientele, to help you build confidence, help you get your foot in, help you understand that this is what you want.
Yeah.
I'm working with you, and it gotta be, and it has to be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta sacrifice for the betterment of the community. And that's the real, you can't put
I feel
capital
like
over
I
culture.
shop black. I don't ask nobody about their prices. I don't try to negotiate shit. I met my trainer. She said it'd be $200. It'd be 8 sessions. Boom. Okay. If I'm buying a clothing for somebody, all right, that's gonna be $50. I don't question because I'm first of all, if I'm shopping with you, I've seen some sort of value, right? I've seen some sort of quality in what you do. I don't question people about how much money they charge. Shit, my barber has went up twice since I've been getting my fucking haircut. I don't do nothing but get it cut off. Sometimes I get designs, blah, blah, blah. I don't ask that man why he going up on his prices.
Your barber went up?
You a black person. Yeah, my barber went up. But as you can see, I haven't been getting my haircut, so.
I never seen no barber go up.
That made that change. That made that effect. Although you didn't ask him for why he went up, that you stopped going as much as you did.
Well, because I want to get my hair braided. So I'm growing my hair long enough to get my hair braided and I'll cut it off again. But all I'm saying is there's people who, like I said before, there's people that's going to show love. And there's also people that's going to question because you're brown. I don't care what nobody says, it's because you brown. And that's just
white people look for deals all the time.
That's the bottom line.
White people are the biggest beggars.
But do they look for deals because of the color of the person's skin?
They look for deals no matter what. They don't care. They have no care.
And looking for deals,
the Asian person have no care.
Looking for deals is not the issue. When you specifically looking for instance, I just went and got my nails done, nails and feet done, $80. Asians, just because when you go into a personal nail tech, they don't always have the time that somebody with a facility like you can walk in. I've literally heard people say, I'm not getting my fucking nails. Who the fuck she thinks she is? I'm not paying her $70 to do my nails. But you'll go to an Asian and pay $70 to get your nails done. But because she brown, you feel like the quality of her work, she not worth that. She not worth you paying $70, $60. But you're going to pay it at somebody else's facility.
I never seen that.
And I'm thinking more so convenience though. Like I have the convenience to go up here and I know the way that it's gonna get done, how it's gonna get done, what I get done. And then if I don't like it, I know that I have the option to get my money back.
You was not getting your money back from them Asians getting your nails done. That's on plastered on. You're not getting your money back. If you don't like it, you just don't like it.
Listen, but they'll redo it though. They'll fix it.
Okay.
I know some women that they get their nails done, they don't like it.
I'd rather go to Keith's.
But
and get like I know people that I know people that will say I'm not going to Black Pearl and paying her $65 to do my nail, but they will go to fucking Ling Ling and pay $75 to get their nails done. It's not. I'm not because she's brown. Because they feel like her quality of work. You not in no shop. You can't be. You can't. Mind you go to her and she's using the same products.
I mean,
probably even better products because it's for your black skin.
Is the quality the same?
I think so.
Yeah, she dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. And she used products for black people,
she
black
been doing it
skin,
forever, like for a long time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then she went to get her license, and now she doing it. And she just don't got to shop.
Camille, people question her about her cake prices. Oh, because I can go over to such and such and get. Baby, this is from scratch.
But is it different?
This is
if she has a store, it's different from a storefront. Yeah, I know as a barber, niggas wasn't respecting my handle because I'm cutting inside of your bathroom. I'm cutting in your living room. You come into my house and you getting your hair cut while the kids is running around. But when I'm in the shop, it's professionalism.
So we talking about
real stuff. Would you buy food? You either buy food from a restaurant or buy food from your man who make it at his house. It's professionalism.
That's professionalism. Tying it into like righteousness, like reigning supreme. It's one of those things where after a while, when you keep on hearing, I'm not going there because she ain't doing this or he ain't doing that, or she not here, I can just go to the shop. Get you a shop. See if they keep that same energy. Because what happens is, like you just said, your environment. So if I'm doing this, when I was doing this in the house and in my mom's basement and stuff, it got to a point where I was like, I can't continue to build my business and stay in the same space because the space doesn't accommodate what my quality, what I need. Yeah. So when we're talking about people going elsewhere, it's going back to that convenience word. Like, I know that out of convenience, I'm gonna be comfortable in a nice chair. I'm gonna have a little massage or whatever it is. I know that I'm gonna be able to get my feet done if I want, or my nails done when I'm done. I know that I can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of different things.
But we talking about keeping money in the community, and we talking about being righteous, and we talking about building up our community. So if you say, well, shit, if I go get my nails done for a year, me and all my girls go, and then in a year she open up a shop. Now shit, when we like, it's people that I shop with where it's like, oh no, this your price because you've been coming here since before I got this last shop, before there was a last bar. So if we talking about building up the community, because these establishments, don't get me wrong, we go through Ashley's Furniture, Raymore and Finnegan, they started. Crate and Barrel is a furniture company that I've been studying, and they started in a house just like I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to build up your community, when does that start? It starts once they look to you, like I said, inspired whiteness.
Well, listen, my question, are they building up the community? Them black businesses that you named, is she giving back to the community? Do she do stuff for the community?
I have no idea.
And that's what I'm talking about, because if you're doing something for the community will support you. I'm not the illest nigga in Nebraska when it comes to cutting hair. I'm pretty sure there's other people that's nicer than me.
But do you have to know what the person is doing for the community? Because I feel like I do. I feel like I do a lot, but I don't put it. I don't put it out.
It has to be known, or you have to be seen. So I actually have credibility of it. I'm not trusting Ronald McDonald. If Ronald McDonald told me that he was taking care of all these people, all these kids, and doing all of this for these kids, and not seeing it, not seeing the Ronald McDonald House, and Ronald McDonald Foundation, and all of that, I'm not going to believe it.
Yeah,
but you might not see me, but some other people may have.
But it's one of those. It's one of those other things to where it's like, okay, well, I used to tell my sister this all the time. So like, you doing hair, and she always complained that people, she trying to get her business out. She handing out her business cards. I'm like, yo, so where's your work at? Let me see your work. A lot of us, we don't have our work. And then it adds credibility like that if he do his hair. But a lot of people don't bump with Dev just because of hair. They actually mess with him because of the things that he's doing in addition to the hair. So like, they know when they go into the shop, they getting way more than just a haircut.
And they know where them resources going back to as well. Or somebody came in today because they seen me win a award. I cut her hair. It was only for $20. She cashed at me $40. Yeah. Because I love what you're doing. That's a pantry next door.
Yeah.
Realness to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what go back to what I said. Just because you're a black owned business don't mean I got to shop with you. Especially if I ain't got no money. And the other people I know that's going to they're going to do a better job. Not even I know they're going to be a job. I'm used to them doing it for me already. I'm used to paying them. I'm used to this. So why should I come to you that's just how I look at black businesses. That's how I look at
I don't think because something black, you have to shop with them. What I'm saying is, I feel like the quality is always questioned when it's black. I went to a wax lady. The first person I got a wax from was a black girl. I thought I was gonna fuck with her. Then the next wax I went to a white person, a white girl. I've been going to her ever since. I fuck with her. I like her. I feel like she used better products. I feel like it's better on my skin. I feel like so that ain't it.
Well,
what I'm saying is I'm not gonna automatically say, oh, she can't possibly wax as good as old girl because old girl on Fairport and she her business is on Child Life.
But now, what's the stereotypes?
That ain't it.
Is it known for black women to do nails? Is that what we known for?
No.
Nails? Who's known to do nails?
The Asians.
If you had to get your hair done, you're not gonna say, "Let me go to this white girl to let her do my hair." To put a sewing in. Yeah. That's not what you're going to think.
But also
about.
White people aren't having conversations about how they need to build their community. So that's what I'm saying. You'll have people who are having conversations, real shit about the community. Our community needs nonviolence. We need to keep our money in the community. We need to teach our own kids and all this shit. But then you send your kids
but it's
to RCSD.
It's duality.
And then you're not supporting. You know what I'm saying? If you go to some shit and you don't like it, I've been to plenty of white restaurants. I'm like, oh, this is my last time here. It ain't the worst thing in the world, but I wasn't feeling it. I don't like I said, I've been to wax ladies. I don't like nails people. I don't like people who did my lash. All right, this is my last time.
So you gotta.
That's it. And then move. I just feel like it's always questioned. I feel like it's always questioned.
You gotta also always consider the mindset. So like you're vibrating at this frequency. Other people is vibrating at this frequency. You got people vibrating in the middle, some higher than you, some super lower than you. So me being who I am and me following the Nguzo Saba all my life and supporting black people, black business, everything like that. I always look black first.
Same.
Always. However,
don't always work out.
Looking black first adds certain stressors that I wouldn't get if I went somewhere else. If I went somewhere that was more convenient, but that doesn't deter me from doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that the mindset of my people is a little jacked up, or it's all over the place. It's in shambles. So I understand why they're saying, well, if I pay this, if I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay it over here. So now I have to make sure that I'm ready to rebuttal that.
What do you think that's about? That's really what I just be trying to figure out.
I'm sticking to convenience. It's about convenience. I had people come into the studio, they recorded shows, and every trip, every month, they're like, yeah, so can I get a discount? Can I get a discount? They paying $140 a month. Nothing to record a podcast, and they don't got to do nothing but show up, record their content, and leave. I do everything else. I distribute it. I edit it if I need to. I do all that stuff, and they still ask for a discount. So I just understand that that's what it is. And these people got money, quote unquote. Like, they're known in the city. They got money, all that stuff. So it's one of those things where
in Rochester, everybody is this poverty line.
I say convenience and conditioning.
Okay.
There's a give and take.
I just be really wanting to understand, because I'm just not that.
And you're also getting into a realm again to where black people is not in that realm. What black people will make furniture?
They out there.
And then into that.
Bro, how
they
many? Though?
But in that conversation though, it's one of those things to where you're gonna experience things because again, you're being challenged on how credible you are in this space. Keith, she's being challenged because she's in a space that doesn't necessarily house black people. So she has to do things 10 times better to make sure that her credibility is not shot.
Right.
And so it's one of those things where when you step into a space, I'm in a space to where black people don't own studios for podcasting and radio. They own studios for music. Every time I tell somebody I own a studio, they say, "Oh, you rap?" Nah, I produce podcasts.
You also a black man too, so that's a different level of. Oh, he's good. Like that's a different black man, black woman. I think if I was a black man out here fucking cutting this wood, it'd be a different type of situation.
I know niggas who struggling, who make stuff with their hands, who can't get no business. I know that I hit up and like, yo, how much is that, bro? I'm sorry. How much is that, bro? 600.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I
ain't got it.
This is not the norm. So I have to let me say that. Fuck, I'll be up there like, what the fuck you talking about? This is not the norm that I don't get work. Usually people like seek me out. This is what I want. But what I'm saying is sometimes there have been conversations that I've found out about where people feel like, why did she charge you that? And I feel like black businesses, from my experience, always feel like they have to explain their pricing. And that to me has always been a little off. And I don't know if maybe because it's been so ingrained in me to shop black that I don't think about stuff like that. As far as like your pricing, if I come to you and you say you charge $35 for a haircut, you're going to get your $35 and you're going to get a tip.
Nah, see, that's not me. I'm outspoken. What? How much? Why? What you doing different? You about to massage my face? It's realness to it. And we don't, and I think as black people, we just so used to somebody telling us what it is and what to do that we don't question it. And that's why we take offense. I only don't
question it when it's black.
That's when we take offense. I don't
question it, but
we take offense to it. But when you operating in a different space, like you said, that's controlled by a different demographic, you're always going to get that. A white woman get hell trying to be in the black business doing black people hair. Yeah. You doing microblades? You doing what?
Putting micros in their own hairs.
You know what I'm saying?
Catch it.
Being a black man in a Puerto Rican barbershop. You
understand
what I'm saying?
You think it's a poverty thing?
I feel like it's poverty because if we had money just to blow, we'd spend it. Yeah. I feel like it's a poverty thing. Also, I feel like it's conditioned. We've been conditioned to believe that, to think that people only could do certain things and they're only good at certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a gym, I'm not picking up the white boy on my first pick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's not happening. Not his space. It's not happening. It's not going down like that. That's not my first choice. But I will say if Keys was doing nails inside of Rochester City School District on self-care day, and was doing little girls nails.
For the girls.
You know what I'm saying?
That's credibility.
And having conversation, they be all on their back. That you was doing bookshelves for kids in schools. I'm making bookshelves. They'd be all on your back just to be a part of whatever you had going on, just to be down. Just because you're giving back to the community. And that's what we have to think. It's the little things that we have to think about that we can do, dedicate. I'm in Rochester City School Districts all the time. Mm-hmm. Free haircuts.
They eat that up.
Son.
Like, I mean, like, they eat it up to the point where I
do free things, but it ain't for people like
free haircuts. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's for the kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Frederick Douglass said you can build up a great child. You know what I'm saying? Or it's hard. It's easier. Man. Yeah, it's easier to build up a child than to repair a broken man. If we input everything and you give everything that you could do with your hands and your passion to the kids, it's gonna come back. I'm trying to tell you. Let these black businesses be giving back, like really give back. Mm-hmm. You see what happened with Van? Let Van have been a regular restaurant who didn't do the let people eat whatever you could pay for the holidays.
Yeah.
Let her just been a regular
people's choice.
People's choice. Let her have just been a black business and got robbed. Mm-hmm. It would have been nothing. You see how people rallied around her?
It's a fact.
Because she was giving back to the community. Mm-hmm. And that's real to it. That's the realness to it. She probably got way more business that whole month than she got doing that little deal. From that day after she opened up from that shit.
Honestly, I've never thought about giving back to the community through my business. I just do other things.
I understand.
I'm like a service person. Mm-hmm. So where you need me at and what you need me to do. I don't connect this to
what the business to people.
When you get,
but you have to. I'm saying I never thought about it. When I talk about community work, I'm doing it's me. It's me using my body or me using my mind.
But it's your body. You build, girl. It's your hands.
But I'm saying
it's your mind constructing that.
But I'm saying something like, okay, if we like I have a girls group, so we would do like community work, but really it was like maybe we're gonna go to a homeless shelter or maybe we're gonna like dig up this area because they're gonna put a community garden here, or we have volunteers that come to my job and we all work. So things like that.
Yeah, but now put that under your business name.
Yeah.
And now there's a whole difference.
Yeah. And you bring in, so I with working at the Y, I tell all my instructors, like I'm building this for my business, but I'm using the Y as a vehicle to put out my ideology and my mindset and my programming. Because honestly, we got to kind of play the game. I don't know.
I've always felt weird about that.
We got to play the game.
And look at my business. I keep them.
It's the same thing.
Completely separate.
That's why I like getting up and going to work, because I've infused what I do outside of work and what I do for work. I never not want to go to work because I'm always doing something that's building not only my bank account, but also building my business. So when I leave work, I'm still working on my business. That's one of those things where when people, they building a business and they tell me they work at like some random place, it's like, yo, why? Right. You can find something. It might not pay you as much money because I can go and I can find something, a sales job or something that pay me 10 times more than working with kids. However,
I love the kids.
It's gonna distract me from my main goal. And that's what it is. So and also being you also have to build connections and in the realm that you want to go in. So I'm working with kids. I'm working.
Yeah, like all my network. I'm working with a whole bunch of different white things, men, which is also kind of strange for me to be in that environment with them, because that's the only people around here that I know of that's doing that, like white men.
But the priceless thing is the connections that you build when you go into these spaces. Because people, if you
teaching kids, let you be taking kids with you to go learn how to build, because you don't see enough black people in that.
But see,
that'll change the whole game.
And then you just
change the whole game.
I just read something on Facebook the other day where they had a signing day for trades.
Yeah, fire.
So imagine you jumpstarting that in Rochester. There ain't nothing here. They took away home and careers and shop class.
And you beautiful black woman teaching. Nigga, oh my goodness, I'm ready to get you money right now. You ain't even started. I'm ready to give you money.
Yeah. But it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things to where they think about legacy and like what you do. Like the reason why Kobe, and I'm bringing up Kobe because he just passed, but the reason why Kobe's death was an impact is because of the things that he did for LA when he was there. Like there's no way. There's no his music wasn't. There's no way in the world that they would give out outpour this much love without him doing something for them, for that community time and time again. And what is he doing? He's I mean, we don't know because the majority of the time we knew Kobe as the basketball player. We don't know Kobe Bean Bryant as the dad, as the mentor, as the all that stuff. And we didn't know. We knew Nip because he was more so in that realm. The community. Yeah, so it's one of those things to where the code to crack the code is to give back to people. People like free stuff, especially in our community.
You can't receive anything without being gracious and without being giving. Yeah, so that's automatic. What I'm saying is I've never
you want to receive.
That's why we here.
That's what this was for.
Introspective Insight. What's it called?
Introspective Insight. Yeah. Introspection.
That's a commercial.
Yeah.
That's a commercial. Word.
But I do think that Black people have to get better, and I know it's more internal.
It's more internal.
Because it's like internal. It's systematic. I had a moment with a student today, which kind of had me took me aback a little bit, and we had a conversation about it. But I was teaching him about Tulsa and about Black Wall Street. And he said, I didn't know Black people were that smart back then. And I said, well, what would make you think that? And he was like, well, because he talked about slavery and we couldn't read books and stuff like that. I said, one.
That's a critical thinker right there.
I said, one, most things were created by Black people. Prior to slavery.
Without a doubt.
Exactly. So I said most things are already created by Black people. I said, but you have to think if you have this population of people and all they do is labor, and then you have another population of people and all they do is receive the benefits from that labor. When that structure is deconstructed, you have this group of people over here with this wealth of knowledge and this wealth of skills. I said, then you have these people over here who oh shit, we didn't think that we needed to learn all these things. I said, so yes, that's why they had running sewage, because they had used to building things with their hands. They were already used. First of all, you can't outwork somebody who was enslaved. So they working all fucking night. You can't outwork them. I said, so you have to think if you're constantly working, you're constantly learning, you're constantly building community. I said it was nothing for them to get out there and build that. It was nothing. So he was taken aback. So then we started watching all these different documentaries, and he was real into it. And he was like, wow, I can't. I said, just like now. I said, you can be whatever you want to be. You can't. There is no limit, and there is no not as smart. And I said everything that you see was created by somebody brown. And always remember that. Everything that's going on right now is created by somebody brown.
Without a doubt.
But that made me think about how Black people automatically assume there's no way that there's no way I can. So then that means that there is no way we can.
Because we don't control the propaganda, the media. We don't tell our own stories. We let somebody else tell it. And that's why we believe that. I just recently found out that the pictures that you seen of the Black people getting hung and is wearing suits and 3 pieces. And you know what I'm saying? Those was the business owners. That's what they was killing. They wasn't just killing random niggas. They wasn't just killing niggas.
Power.
Yeah, they was killing the ones that was in charge, the ones who was helping out the liberations, the ones who was educating,
the ones that were from free places and came down to say, "Yo, this ain't it."
They was killing them, and I was like, "Damn!" You know what I'm saying? Now I'm putting the math together. Now I'm understanding. It's like, yo, they was silencing, and this is my problem with the gun control policy that we have in Rochester. It seems like most people who represent us or say they represent us, that's Democratic, they do the gun buyback programs and all that other stuff other than gun control. Let's teach us how to use the guns. Teach us gun control. Teach us the break it down and how to clean it and how to I'm not understanding why, because if we do build up our Black economy like we want to, like they said they want to help us, how will we protect it? And when in history, the historicity of it is that y'all always kill us. Y'all always take it by force. Not the government, but it'd be independent.
It'd be backed militias. It'd be backed by it.
Backed by it, but it'd be militias that they put together. Thank God for the Second Amendment, but we not putting no militias together. We not doing no.
Somebody asked me, and it was a white man. I was talking to the kids about guns. He's talking about guns, and I said, "Listen, guns is all fine and well, but make sure you talking about legal because you don't want to get jammed up. And this is New York, so y'all say y'all talk about a lot of stuff, and you listen to these rappers, blah blah." I said, "But these rappers are walking around with legal guns, firearms." So he's like, because the organization I work for is like a nonviolent. So some people are for guns, but most of them are not. So he's like, oh, you believe in having guns? I said, absolutely. I said, there are certain things that I don't have the privilege to not believe in.
Right.
So I only believe in nonviolence depending on how nonviolent you're going to be with me. And I only believe in we not having guns if nobody got them.
Right.
I said, but I am not the color of people who's naive enough to think that people just give a fuck.
Look, as long as you got freedom of speech, you better be able to get a gun.
Yeah. The white people wasn't crazy.
They say, listen, the first thing is First Amendment. I want to be able to say what the fuck I want to say. And Second Amendment, because I said what I said, I need me a gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was put down. That was for purpose. That was for a reason, man.
And they're not letting go of that shit ever. Guns is never gonna.
I'm fighting with you because I understand the importance of it. Guns is power. The guns is power, and once you understand that, the
thing is they're already in rotation. If we lived in a world where maybe this shit was just starting, I'm like, oh no, we don't need that.
That's what
but it's already out here, so you're never going to be able to collect every gun. You're never going to be able to stop people from buying and selling them. Even if they make it illegal, they're going to go deeper into the black market, which they're already there. But it's going to become deeper. You know, guns going to be a little more expensive.
Let's really talk about it. The corner stores is bringing in the guns, but Marcus Garvey said that we draw the lines in war at technology and industry. If we're not up on our technology and the industry, then it's over. It's over. And he also said that as long as we in America, we will be outnumbered. We gonna need to go back home. That's literally what he said. You know what I'm saying? So choice is ours.
I was watching. You know how they do the domino? Because I try to show my kids just random different things.
How many kids you got?
And students. I have no kids.
Okay.
No, none of that.
I say the same thing. When I say my kids, I'm talking about my kids.
My kids equal my students.
I ain't entered that threshold yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's a threshold I want to be a part of. 26.
25. That is young and supple and just... No, kid, look at y'all.
Not young and
Look at God. Look at God.
Okay.
Listen, I'm in the room with 2 black unicorns. This is
not a unicorn.
They is over 25, no kids.
That's a unicorn?
A black, beautiful unicorn.
Hey,
look at y'all.
Drop that bomb again.
Galloping.
Galloping through life. Gallop through life. Listen, people with kids keep telling me not to have kids. So
listen, you need to. I ain't even gonna say that. I enjoy life. Do you do some cruises? Word. Go somewhere where ain't no mosquitoes.
Can't fit that Zika.
Okay.
Live life.
Yo, you play too much.
Because once them kids come, man, I mean, it's a blessing. But my son is reading. He spell out the words and it's beautiful. Yeah. But man, I ain't never had to clean another diaper. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. That whining.
Yeah. We deal with it for 7.5 hours.
I spend my rent is $900. I pay $900 for rent. My child care is $475.
I was just having a conversation with a friend about her child care, and she was like, "Yo, I'm about to be. It's about to be cheaper for me to be a stay-at-home mom."
My babysitter calling me right now.
Okay, where you at with it?
Thank you.
Where you at?
I thought you said it started at 6:30.
CP time.
Right, but I was showing them domino like tournaments and stuff, and one of the boys was like, "That's corny. Like, what they doing? I know they be home, they geeks or whatever." So another, but he's into it. And now every time he comes to my room, he like, let's watch domino. And I was telling him, I said, listen, you might think that this is corny, you might think it's for no reason. I said, but the boys, it was no black people in the room. I said, and really there's no black people in any of the videos we was watching. And I was like, these boys that you see building this stuff right now, I said, you see these lofts and stuff that's going up? This is where they started. Yep.
And also they thinking in the future. They understand that this domino, when you knock this over, it has an effect on what else is going to happen down the line.
And that just made me think about the things we don't the groups that we don't put our kids in. Like we don't put our kids in STEM. We put our kids in sports.
Because it's gay.
Spelling bee. But they want it and they into it and they just don't see it. Introduce
they don't see it. He gotta play basketball. He's as soon as he don't play basketball, he weird.
I always told them at school when I was at 34 school, they always ask, well, why you dress so nice all the time? My tie and my slacks. I'm like, yo, because why wouldn't I? I'm in front of y'all every day.
Listen, I do that in the shop.
I gotta show you something. And that's the same. You know what happened on Halloween? You know, they get to dress up like anybody. They come in with their shirt tucked in and all that stuff, and they try to make fun of it, but it's like it's one of those things where it's reverse psychology. Like I gotta make fun of it.
Show you if you moving in the right direction. I gotta
make fun of it for it to look cool.
Yeah. I get called Martin Luther King all the time. King just got jokes.
They got jokes real funny. And you just gotta go with it.
I'm a black hippie and I'm like, Miss Moore, what are you eating? Why are you eating that? I'm like, try some. Then they be like, I made them vegetarian lasagna. They almost died when I brought it out the oven. After they ate it, they're like, "Oh, Miss Moore, when are you gonna make some more vegetarian? When are you gonna make that weird vegetarian food?" And I'm like,
I even did my last year. I was playing
25 and I'm sorry, not to digress. You 25?
I'm 26. Put some respect on. I've been 26 for a month.
No kids and you cook.
I gotta eat. I gotta live.
Bless your heart.
They don't like
bless
that.
Your heart.
Not
girl.
Bless your heart.
Yes.
Not bless your heart.
There's a God. Yeah. Then he's good.
Yeah.
All the time.
Good, right? All right. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying. I don't know what I was saying. To be honest with you. To be honest with you.
I got some gold.
Yeah. So let's wrap it.
Please.
What you got to say?
We're supposed to talk about. Promote yourself.
Yeah, what you got
community man.
Talk about your legacy because you got a lot going on.
So let's talk about it. We're doing a business pitch competition coming up where we're giving a business grant away to a local father in our community. So every year we do a Father's Day award show where we give adulation to the men who are breaking the stereotypes, father figures in the community, and just upholding them and giving them their roses right here. But this year we said we're going to do something tangible and we're going to give them a business grant. But we're just not going to give away no money. It's going to have to be a business pitch competition. We call it Practice What You Pitch.
Right.
That's in June. We got grant applications. Just hit me up at brosisunisal@gmail.com for the applications for the grant, and I'll send it to you. So that's Father's Day. And we have our healthy barbecue coming up in August. So put your team together. It'd be fire to have an Introspect. One team, a 4-yard dash, or a double Dutch.
We taking everything home.
You don't double Dutch. You ain't double Dutch.
You taking everything home.
I jump rope at the gym.
You ain't double Dutch.
I jump rope at the gym. That's all.
I do.
Shout out to Brothers and Sisters Unisex Salon, 1274 Dewey Avenue. All my stylists, barbers, my brother Jay Cuts, my little brother, his podcast FWTT. We be on the rise. He already looking out. He be, yo man, do. Like, boy, that's my man.
Tell him to pull up tomorrow.
He definitely up on it, man. He been on everybody page who got a podcast, right? He doing his work and he's serious about it.
Tell him to link me. I show him the ropes.
Definitely.
That ain't nothing.
Look, that's what it takes though.
That ain't nothing.
We be having too much pride, too much ego, where we don't feel like we can help somebody out. You don't know how many barbers I hit up like, yo, bro, I can show you how to do that better. I can get you where you gotta go. You don't know about this about fatherhood. Listen, this is how you do that. This is the resource you can get to. We just gotta love each other, man. We gotta love each other. We gotta help each other
operate
out.
That way.
We gotta put our ego to the side. We gotta putting our dirt out in the public. If you feel a certain type of way about me, call me, brother.
Yeah, facts.
But I don't gotta tell somebody else. That's how you create schisms. That's why W.E. Du Bois and Marcus Garvey legacy was diminished because y'all niggas is beefing. Y'all beefing. Y'all messing up everything.
Speaking of help, I reached out to this black girl in Minnesota. She upholsters. Like, she does the most beautiful. I don't know how to upholster. I want to learn. And I was like, I DM'd her like, would you be open to me coming down to Minnesota? I asked her for no money. I asked for nothing free. Didn't even read my message. Left me on red. I said, well, shit, I was trying to learn. Just because you off the strength of your skin color, I was trying to. I wanted to learn from you.
I always try to hit up black
people.
Like business.
And she's not big. She's not like a 20,000. She got like 1,000
did it a few
followers.
times. It was one time I hit him. It was the Black Young Men Symposium over in Edison, and I hit up what's his name that did it. Left Me on Red, and then I was supposed to head it. So that was his last year, and I was gonna head it the following year if I was still at the center. It's one of those things with the universe. But we're gonna let Dev get out of here.
Yeah, you gotta get to the babies.
Like
you gotta get to the babies.
Get out of here, Dad. He keep on looking at his phone like, my child care going up.
Yo, right? That's extra $10, baby.
Yeah, extra $10
every 20 hours.
Nah, I used to be a nanny. Come get your kids when you say you gonna come get your kids.
Listen, man, I'm so proud of you, bro. I'm so proud of y'all.
Appreciate it.
I'm proud of you.
Appreciate
all right, and keep doing what you do, man. Pave that path. Try to teach as many kids as we can so we can have a black. You need a newspaper. Yeah. That's the next introspective.
Stand outside like the nation.
That's it. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? We should be able to get these black businesses together. I'm gonna give you the idea. So don't try to steal it, nigga. Bring me in on it.
We on camera.
Yeah,
so
bring me on it. All right. So look, we're gonna put our newspaper together, but we also gonna do coupons from black businesses. Let's do
nice.
how they got the coupon section.
So I already got an idea. So we gonna listen. We gonna talk offline because I already got an idea that's centered around that anyway. So.
And I already been writing it out. I'm just trying to find the right people to publish it.
Matter of fact, I got another idea that we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
If it's not about economics and if you're not practicing group economics, make sure y'all go get the Powernomics by Claude Anderson and Dr. Claude Anderson.
Oh, I heard that too.
The book is over. He wrote that in 90. I was born in 91. I think that book came out in 96. So that's damn near over. That's over 20 something years old, right? Of knowledge that we haven't used today.
Yeah.
Still.
Absolutely. 100%.
What's the name of it?
Powernomics. From the voter blocks, from us putting our money together, owning the communities. We still literally
me and Devin been talking about crowdfunding for you. People be like, I don't want to do that.
I had somebody tell me they don't give to public initiatives, only private ones. What you talking about? Let me go. I gotta go.
Yeah. So y'all already know. Bring us in there for next week's show. This is RoyalFlexTheBrand's Introspective Insight Talk Show. I am KingDevDoe.
And it's your favorite co-host, Noel Moore.
And Shannon not here, so I guess he loves you.
He don't love y'all.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Introspective Insight. Hope you come back next week.
Come back next week.
So I should it end.
Black Mama doesn't end. Heroes come and go.
But legends are forever.